Alright, so welcome back to GrandOldTeam. Everton have won again at home. Feels good saying that. 3-1 against Crystal Palace. Fehily's here.
Hiya.
And we're going to try and break down some of what we've just witnessed there. So, another win for Carlo Ancelotti now.
Yeah.
That's the form looks incredible. For those people who haven't seen a lot of Everton over the last couple of weeks, what has changed for you, Dave?
The mentality, first of all. Today, he switched it round. We had a win, an away win, salvaged in the last minute last week.
Yeah.
So you'd almost be tempted to say, just look and leave it well alone. Why would you bother? Well, he never. So he's rotated it. He basically set up with a system of two holding midfielders who don't do a great deal else apart from be holding midfielders, and then the other four to look to get onto them. Walcott comes on and does one of the best crosses he's ever played for Everton for the first goal, which we have to say as well. Calvert-Lewin jumping early, watch it back.
Yes.
He's nearly coming down
by
the time he puts it in. So Bernard, the defenders are all worried about Calvert-Lewin. He's got literally as much chance as me and you have had in that ball, by the way, because he jumped that early. But the other fella gets to watch it right the way over his head, right onto his foot. It all helped. It all helped. However, we lost Walcott then, who'd been an outlet for us. So Ancelotti doesn't panic. He looks to take Bernard off. That's what you're going to expect with this fella. It's going to be pragmatism. It's not about pretty. Mason Holgate coming on, the same as you brought Keane on last week. If it's going to work, that's what we're going to be seeing. Never mind if we've got two more strikers on the bench, as we had one on the bench today. Yeah. It won't matter to him, so it was positive,
Let's talk about some of the goals. The best goal of the game for me. He had a hand in the second, but it didn't come off for him. Richarlison second, just terrific. Picks up the ball. At that point inside there, things were turning a little bit. Palace were getting into the game. In fact, they were controlling the game, and we were all getting a little bit frustrated. And that's the kind of situation where this place can flip. We all know it can flip.
Absolutely.
But it doesn't. And he picks up a terrific goal. Now, it was really, there was that silly rumour about it being linked with Barcelona. A lot of other football fans kind of sneered at that. But I don't think people realise how good Richarlison is.
I don't want them to realise how good he is. He's our best player by a country mile, in my opinion, in every area. I'm sure we're going to get onto Calvert-Lewin's goal in a minute. But his own strike today, after that run what he done last week, to basically give it to Walcott or Moise Keane on a plate, by the way. On a plate, he did all the graft for you. So basically, I'm delighted with him. I truly do. I think that 2 years under this manager will do him the world of good, lad. Off the ball, he is impressive. His stats are fantastic. But just in the ground on a weekly basis, he's really impressive. He covers the full-back, he runs up. They're starting to, that flick on, Dominic Calvert-Lewin's flick on to him, to let the ball go for the first one. This is coming together, it's one to the other. And the third goal, where he gets up, heads it against the bar, and Calvert-Lewin puts it in. If you're him, if you're Ancelotti and Duncan Ferguson, you're just sitting there going, this is all a plan coming together, boys. That's what you want. So no, I'm delighted with the Richarlisons.
Morgan Schneiderlin, he's a funny little character, isn't he, Schneiderlin? Because he goes from one extreme to the other. Today, though, for me, I thought that was probably one of his best performances in an Everton.
However, I just said to you about the two of them in this system, particularly in the system, but actually generally, is that they're water carriers. So they come under pressure because if we're not doing well as a team, you pick on the people who aren't exciting you or scoring goals for you. It's just the way it goes. So, I was impressed with him today. I thought the manager, apart from that 15 minutes, what we just mentioned, where Palace were indeed on top and could have scored once, maybe twice. I don't know how that goal goes in, by the way. But our goalkeeper rescued the situation later on, so we'll quit on it.
Well, I was going to mention Jordan Pickford because he's the criticism for the goal wasn't, and for me, it didn't look like the best strike by Benteke. It shouldn't end up in the back of the net in that situation. But then after that, he comes out, he makes himself big.
So you quit. But what you'd like is that he doesn't do the first one and still does the second one. That's the optimum hope for it, because then we really are in the game, because we're winning 3-0 now. And you see what I'm saying? That was a goal where, with the season we've had under the previous managers we've had, we could fold under that. You've literally just thrown a goal away after struggling to get there in the first place. You get a decent first goal yourself. Now let's move on. No, you've just let them back in without them doing a great deal, because they weren't fantastic before that. And after it, the 10 minutes, 15 minutes after it, they looked like they could play football, and that's that's things he'll eliminate, our manager.
So just to conclude, I saw you on the radio this week.
Yeah.
Again, saw you because they put a clip on Twitter.
Yeah.
And you said, you know, you're not too keen. If Ancelotti wants to qualify in Europe, you'll embrace it because it's Ancelotti.
Absolutely.
Who are we to argue with Carlo Ancelotti? However, you kind of were a bit coy about Europe, Dave. Are you still? Do you not? What are your concerns there? Because the form that we're on at the moment, it might be that we may end up sneaking in. I think still it's unlikely.
No, we might do. I honestly, this is just a genuine opinion for you. Start with your comments. But myself, I think it's a fraudulent competition. Any competition whereby you get rewarded, the reward for you getting knocked out of one competition is to get direct entry into the latter stages of another competition. I just think it's intrinsically wrong. That is. It's fundamentally flawed. So I'm not a lover of the competition.
Right.
I also see the Thursday, Sunday thing with the squad. I know we're going to add to the squad, but how many are we going to add to the squad?
Yeah.
I want to win a domestic cup and not shoot at the sky. That's just me, myself. He might know better. He's got more money than us and a big brain. So like I said on the radio, I'm willing to go with it. But right now I'd say another year, keep our head down, get to the semi-final of one and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Build confidence, get something tangible to hold on to and go forward from there. But he's in charge, not me.
Of course. Dave, as always, another win.
Brother,
Happy days.
Take it
Cheers,
easy.
man.
Hollywood
Thanks,
George, love you.
Cheers.